Send Outlook email. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check out our other how-to videos from this channel. Also, subscribe and share. It will be helpful for the channel. So in this lesson, I will be showing you how to write a function to send email, Outlook email. This feature is not complicated, and all we need is just one function to do the job. In addition, as a bonus, I will show you how to create an object, an email object. That way we can send in an object, not just a whole bunch of parameters, but I will show you how to do that as well. There is one requirement for this one. We will need Microsoft Outlook 16 object library. Now your Outlook could be different than mine. This could be a 12, Microsoft Outlook 12 or 10 or 8, whatever that may be. But you're gonna need an Outlook object library for this one. The benefit of this feature for your application is that you can incorporate your application to send information to your contacts or customers, etc. You can have set this as an automatic as well. You can also design your own email template, and let's open up our Access and start coding. Okay, let's open our Access. You notice I didn't forget my highlighter this time. New blank database. It's 4:55 a.m. Saturday. Right here, what the heck is that? I'm gonna delete that. I don't know what that is. Let's go to our usual folder, and in here we're gonna create a, how about what do you think? Send Outlook email. That's a good idea. That's a good name. Send Outlook email. Yeah. And then pop in there. Use the same name. Send Outlook email. Okay. Close that guy out. And let's go to Create tab, Module. Yeah, that highlight kind of shows it. Okay, we're going to create a new module. How about Outlook email? Just be careful when you create this module object name here. Make sure it doesn't use the reserved word. Reserved word meaning Outlook would be the reserved word. So that would be, you would collide with the library, which is, yeah, you create a new mess. Well, while we're at it, let's go to the toolbox reference, and we are going to look for that library that I mentioned. It's Microsoft Outlook. In there, right there. See that? That's what we need. So we can pop that guy. Check that guy. Alright, in this function, we're going to create one function to perform the job. And let's Yeah, let's do this. How about email sent? Uh, let's make this Outlook email sent. You notice when I type in function name, a lot of time I use past tense. We're not gonna worry about the parameters for now. The reason being is because first off, we want to check to make sure that all is well in that function, and that's why it's boolean with the past tense. So in here we're gonna need parameter. How about call e? Let's see, what would be a good name? How about Outlook app? Yeah, that's good because we're gonna need to set up a new app as new Outlook. You notice let me show you again. Notice if I say Outlook and it shows up in a list, that's because we imported into the application that Microsoft Outlook object library. Now without that, you will not see that in the list, and it is an application as if you were to open the Outlook email. The next thing that we'll need an Outlook email parts items. How about the I want to say mail items, but that would be the same name as the object from the library. So I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use an O. It could be Outlook, it could be object. So let's do that and call mail item. Yeah, as Outlook mail item. See there? And that's the reason why I don't want to say use the same name, just to distinguish that hey, this is an object that we are creating. All right. So just be careful when you are developing or writing your function. Try to avoid using the reserved name. All right. So we're gonna set this guy. Let's see, Outlook app equals. Let's see, Outlook at. How about Outlook? Actually, that's not. Yeah. How about mail item? We already created the Outlook application. Now we want to set the mail item. So we're going to say mail item Outlook app create. You see there, and then we're going to use there's an OL right there. You can see right there. That's we are interested in that guy. So this would be the parts. All right. Now with this, with O mail item and with we are going to need some stuff in here. All right. So normally I'm going to click Control S there. Normally, let's do sender email here. Recipient. Recipient. Oh, if I know how to spell this recipient. There you go. Ooh, how about S string? That one as well. This guy as well. S string. I'm going to put value in here by val. That is to prevent it from being altered, change, and modify. Because we don't want that to get modified. Let's see. So what else? How about subject? How about subject? and body text or body message. I think that's good. Oh, I forgot that string again. That string. Yeah. For now, we can also pass in a couple of things in here, such as the attachment, um, importance, whatever it is. But we'll get this guy going and make sure it sends, and then we can just modify these parameters. It's not that big a deal. But we are interested in these four guys and want to make sure that this guy does what it's supposed to do. So with it, we're gonna say sent on behalf. Ooh, my yeah, I'm using laptop and I have not used a mouse for a long time. So there. Ooh, no, that's not that. My bad, my bad. Sent on behalf. It's a sent on behalf of name equals. This will be a sender. Send the email. There. And then how about to recipient? To equal recipient email. Oh, come on. Come on. Well, you know what? I'm going to change this guy to email. There. I think that makes more sense. Email. We're going to need a subject. Yeah, subject. There you go. Subject. We're gonna need what else we need on that one? How about body type? This would be the HTML body or body. There you go. Equals s body message there, and that's that, and that is just in a nutshell. I'll show you on other settings once we get this guy going. So we go ahead and want to send, and that's it. All right, so let's pop back to the environment, the design environment. We are going to create a form. What do we need? We need 4 items. All right, for testing. Yep, we need 4 items. Let's put the this guy in there. Make that guy in there, and then Control V, C, Control V, V. Yeah, 4 item. That's good enough. That's good enough. This going to be a body here, right? So we're gonna see this one from to. How about put colon in there? From to subject line body text or body message. That's good. All right. So as usual, we're going to rename this guy. We're going to name this guy to from email to email txt subject, and then oops, and then this guy would be text body message. It looks a little cram in there. What did it do? Oh, I think it moved up. Let's yeah, let's move it down a bit. There you go. All right, and that's it in a nutshell. Let's put this guy in there. How about click send? What do you want this guy to be? On the bottom here? Yeah. Okay. This would be a command button. Let's call send now. How about that? That looks good. And then we're going to change his name. CMD send. That's good enough. So we're going to make this as a test screen. Come over here on the right in the event tab. We're going to do the on-click event, and we want to we're not going to validate the entries for now, just for sample. We're just going to go ahead and set, and hopefully we put all stuff in there. Normally you would want to validate all your entries, all the requirement. Otherwise the function won't work. It will bark at you like a mad dog. So let's call if Outlook email. See there, Outlook email sent, and we're going to pass in from email to email, subject, oops, and body text, me there. If email sent, if Outlook email sent, then we wanna how about for now just spit it out. Your email was sent successfully. Yeah, that's good enough. VB information and success. Email sent. How about email sent? Just yeah. Control S, save that. All right. So let's see if that works. That's it in a nutshell. So I'm going to send this from my Outlook, panyakon@live.com, and I have another email from, how about gmail. How about test, and the next one is users test. Now obviously if you put this to work, you can color this up with my color function. So if you want to know how to color this or create a color function, look in my video. One of my videos say color function. So there you will learn how to create your own function. That way this is it would be looking nice. So let's see if that works. See if it barks at us. Here we go. You ready? It didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. All right. Well, let's open up my Gmail account. Did it send? Well, before that, I want to check on the here. Oh yeah, it sent. You see there? Yeah, it sent from my Outlook. All right, but did it go? Let me see. Let's go see my Gmail. Yes, it did. Look at that. New. Look at that. Hey, that's it. That's it. We just sent that. Look at that time. 5:11. That's it. 0 minutes ago. That's good. Hey. Well, that's pretty neat without hiccups, but how come it did not pop up the message here? Oh, I know why. Look at that. I know why. You see what? See? In here, I bet you I did not set the variable to true. The variable in this case is the name of this guy. Duh. So, right down here, we want to say true. So when you code a lot, you start recognizing, remembering, hey, oh, did you do this? Did you do that? So that's part of being a programmer, is that you got to stay at it a lot. As technology changes and you want to change with technology, as you code a lot, you start recognizing what you're missing. And that is helpful. I bet you this time it's going to say, yeah, your email was sent successfully. Let's try that again. This will be the second time. This is a second test. How about that? This is a second test. There you go. Your email was sent successfully. That's beautiful. That's awesome. Let's check this guy out. Oh, I did not mean. Yeah, I don't use Chrome. I use it maybe 1% of the time. All right, let's go back to the email here. Look at that. That second test. This is a second test. Look at that. All right, here's a bonus. I told you I was going to show you how to create an object and do this thing. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's in here, we want to create new email. All right. So this object will be email. There. Yeah, that's good. So this will be an email object, and in this object we're gonna need as sender email to email. What else do we need? We need a subject email. Oh, email subject. So this is the object, and obviously you don't do anything in here other than setting its attributes and putting all together. Let's see. We got email. We got subject. What else do we need? You know what? We can put CC carbon copy. How about carbon copy? There you go. What else do we need? Oh, yeah. Attachment. Yeah. What else? And that's it. That's all in a nutshell. Yeah, that's all in a nutshell. Attachment as string. That's all. That's all you need. All right. Is there anything else we need? We don't. Okay, now because it's private, you cannot see that. Now we want to create a property for this guy. All right. Property let sender email. Yeah, programmers to be a programmer. Any programming languages. You're gonna do a lot of typing, so get used to that if you want to be a good programmer. So sender email value, and then we're gonna do the get property, same name, sender email. In C language, we call this a get set. All right. Now C# is intelligence. It automatically does the get set in a one function, which is good. But anyways, this would be as string and this will be sender email equals s sender email, and then we'll need yeah, there's a lot of typing, just get used to it, to email. And if you don't like typing, programming is not for you. String. And if you don't like to get up in the morning and work by yourself, programming is not for you. To email. You're gonna be sitting up day or night. Oh, this is yeah, that's good enough. Value. Yeah. Just being a programmer is yeah, you're gonna be doing this a lot on your own. There comes a time that you have to debug and test and find out. You know, you'll do a lot of hair scratching sometimes in the early days, but hey, you know, if you don't enjoy what you do, what you are doing, you need to find something else to do. Carbon. You should always, yeah, you need to be enjoying your work. You don't enjoy your work, carbon copy value. Oops. There. Carbon copy equals s. Yeah, you need to stay at it. You know, in any field, if you don't get up and start working, you know, you cannot just be lazy. Subject, you have to be diligent and with your work. It's part of being good programmer, or any field, I guess. Oh, I don't guess. I know in any field, if you don't get up in the morning and start doing the work, no one's going to do that for you. So to be a successful programmer, this is one of the requirements is to get up and start doing things. And try not to rely on other people, because if you rely on people a lot, then that consciousness and mind, it's going to depend. You're going to depend on other people to do the work for you, and that's not what you want. You want to start doing things for yourself. Now there comes a time that you're going to need help, but that's where colleague comes to play. So, you know, connect with your colleague and just don't bother them. You know, they've got things to do. Everybody has things to do, and especially those workaholic, like myself, I guess I call it workaholic. I remember I was called workaholic, but that's a good thing to be called a workaholic. Alright, I think we got everything. Well, you can't just use it like that. What needs to happen next in this object is you need to you need to initialize it. Now to initialize a class, this is how it works. You say private sub class there, class underscore with this name, initialize. That right there, Microsoft Access knows that you are initializing this email object. You see, but you got to remember this is the initialization. All right, and it does not have to be public. All right, it does not have to be public, and I will show you why. Because once you set this to new, this guy will be set. But let's continue. Let's continue. So the first thing that we need to set is called initialize an email. Send the email. Yeah, I did that. Let's do a string to email to string. Oops. Subject. Oh, carbon copy. Carbon copy. Subject. What else? Oh yeah, attachment. And that's all. Alright. And Control S, save that. Now, let's see how that's going to work here. So in here, alright, in here, well, let's fix this one before we do that. In here, instead of setting all these guy in there, we're going to say, yeah, we can say val object email as email. Okay. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Oh, I know why. Let me show you why. Why I am not able to say why I am not able to see this guy. You see that? But let me show you why. I think I see it right there. There again. So we are going to insert a class module. See there? Yeah. So as you work with this a lot, you're gonna start recognizing this thing. So I'm gonna go back in here. Control A, copy, delete that, get back in here. Alright. Control A, paste. And that's all. And then we're gonna come in here and remove that guy. Remove. You want to export? No. And we're gonna come back in this guy. Yeah, like I mentioned in earlier video, these two modules, the class module and the module, these two behave differently. You can't call you cannot make actions in this class module. This is reserved for object only, right? And this is the this is where you want to make your actions or action methods in C#. So yeah, I think that's gonna work. Let's get back in there. I bet you if I take that out and say as, see there, that's what we want. Now we can access that guy. Yeah, my bad. Just remember when you create a class module, which is in this case we create an object, and that's all you need. It just needs attributes. These are called attributes, all right? Or in VB we call this property, all right? In other languages, they call these attributes, and you can have other attributes in here as well. But that's what we need, and that's all we need. So the benefit of having an object like this, then you can just send an object instead of a bunch of parameters into the function. just as like this guy. Remember how we had a list of things that we need to pass in here? Well, we just pass in this guy, and let's see now. Oh, email, yeah, there, and on behalf of. You see how that works now? So because now we have an object, see, you know what? There's a carbon copy there. The CC, yeah, there you go, equal O email carbon copy. You see there? And here again, O email subject. All right. O email. We have body text. Ooh, we're missing the body text. That's all right. Pop back in here. We just add a body text in here. All right, there. S body text, and then we're just going to copy those two get set. Well, in this one it's get let. Now in C# it's called get set. All right, so we're gonna, this is a set, this is a get. Yeah, we call that get set, or in this case it's a get let. And that's it. And we're gonna initialize this. Now if you don't initialize this, these properties would be 0 or would be null. And yeah, just be careful if you work with null value. All right, it's hard to validate, but with this you can say, for example, if you want to check if sender email equal, or you can say not equal, and that makes it easier, and that way you're not working with the null value. All right, so now let's get back to here. What do we, oh yeah, the body text. You see there, now we have a body text. That's it in a nutshell. All right, now how about the attachment? So we can say if, because it may or may not be an attachment, you see, if OEL attachment not equal to, see how I check that one? Then we want attachment, all right, equals, let's see, we want attachment, how about add, and then attach. Ooh, I think I'm missing an O in there. Yep, old email attachment, and that's it. Now I say attachment here, that should be a file path to that attachment, to that file. All right, so just keep in mind, attachment is actually a file path to that location, that file location, or location to that file. I think that's it. Let's pop back to this guy, and now in order to use that, we'll say how about new email as Outlook as email, and then we're gonna set this guy new email equals new email. Now we can use it. All right, so now we can say new email from, or send the email, I guess. Let's say from send the email equal I think we'll say from there, new email to me to email, new email, carbon copy. I don't think we have carbon copy in there, so we're gonna add that one in there. New email, subject, yeah. As I mentioned earlier, programmers, you're gonna have to do a lot of typing, so get used to that. All right, let's go get to our design view. We're gonna move a bunch of these guys down because we are going to add this guy and move that down a little bit more so that it doesn't there. And then we're going to call this guy a CC, and then here we call a CC, TTCC. Let's spell it out. That way we know what we're working with. And then we're going to change this index. I think that's a 1 or 0. Other, you see a 0. So that would be 2. Now the reason why you change this is because if you were to hit enter, for example, let me see, copy that, let's run this. If you hit enter, see how it moves to the next. Now if you didn't, because it was just created, it will be the last index. You see, just recognize that as you do. Now this may or may not be. What if they don't want to do a carbon copy, right? So here we can say if not is null, then yeah, that's how you do it. Because now if these boxes, text boxes are empty in Access, if this guy is empty regardless, in Access it is null, except if you put a space in there. So you need to validate for space too. For instance, if on here I tap a space, that looks empty, but it's not, and it's not null because now it's got a space character in there. All right, so just keep in mind. So if you come in here and try to validate if it's null, well, it's not going to be null. There is a space in there. All right, you just can't see it. So make sure you validate that. Yeah, make sure you validate that. But for now, I'm not going to get into that. All right, just forewarn to you. And I tap back space, make sure nothing is in there. That way it's null. So now we can come in here and yeah, let's test this out. Let's go. Let's test this out. Let's continue. Okay. Wrong. Oh, duh. Remember we changed this guy to just an object. Remember that? Yeah, good. There you go. So it says wrong parameter. Let's look at that error again. Just get familiarized with this error. You see there? Wrong number of arguments. All right. So that means you're passing in the wrong stuff. So I'm going to copy this this variable, this object, and put in there. And that's all. Now it looks more like object programming instead of a bunch of parameters in there. Okay, let's go. Look at that. Wow, how nice is that? That worked. Well, let's see that email. Ching ching. Any day now. There, you see that second test? We didn't change the message. That just came in just now. See, that's 0 minutes ago. So there you have it. That's a bonus. All right, that's a bonus. Oh, here's a second bonus. Here is a second bonus. Let me give you a second bonus. Let me give you a second bonus. All right. Yeah, let me give you a second bonus. I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna put this guy in here. All right. I'm not gonna be too fancy with this. Okay. And we're gonna change that guy to attachment. Yeah, this is gonna be a second bonus. I thought I was going to get done with that, but uh, yeah, there you go. So now we're gonna do a click event, control save, and you know what? Let me show you. In this video, oh my bad, that's wrong way, that's wrong place, right here. In this video, so I've created this dialog window. All right, I'm just gonna open this guy up and grab that stuff, this guy. And if you want to know how to close this guy, and if you want to know how to create that guy, you can go back and look at the video dialog window. So I'm just going to create a new module because they are unrelated. I'm going to call this a general function. Make sure you keep your functions in a proper place. All right, and that's it. Now we're going to use this guy, and here, oopsie, oop, what was that? Save. In here, we are going to say if general function file exists. All right, well, we're going to need file path there. I noticed that. And you see that file path? So that is that place. And you notice it says as booleans. All right. There. Control S. And here we can say dimension. Let's make it simple. Attach. Just remember that is the file path location. So yep, right there. I meant in here. By default, this guy. I meant in here. By default, this guy is by reference. All right, the passing reference. This by reference means that this guy can be altered and returned back to the caller. Now, if you do this, now I explained that into the other passing value by functions there in earlier video. If you want to see how I explain that, go back to that. It's a little detail. So this means that value cannot be changed. All right, so I'm going to take that out because we want that value to be changed. And there you go. So that's good. Now we can say, ooh, you know what? There's one issue here. I don't have access to this guy, you see, because it's in this subroutine. I need access to this guy. No problem. Let's come up here. We're gonna do this guy. If you see my code, a lot of time, if I want to set the global, now in this case, this is a global in this function, in this code behind only. All right, we're going to do this there. All right, now I have access to that guy within this code behind. All right, when I say global, I mean this guy being global in here only. All right, so I can take this guy out because it's already set. All right, all right. Let's see. That's one thing that we can do here. There's one thing that we have to do here. As I'm thinking out loud here. Yeah. So how about is email set? Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. So we can say is if not is no, then we're going to pass in this guy. Then you notice here I said here, well, what if a user clicks on this attachment before setting this guy, before clicking this email, right? And there's a problem, you see, because you cannot set an object without initialize it. All right, so that is another way to do that. So here then you say if is email set, then you know what, let's change it to function, private function as boolean, and then in here we can say is email set true. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, bonus number 2. This is unprepared stuff, so your programmer to try to come up things quickly. And yeah, so if this guy is set, then you can say new email attachment equals attach. There you go. All right. Well, as a matter of fact, you know what? I changed my mind. I light that up. We just say set email. So in here, we just set this guy. If not, if it's null, there you go. If it's null, then set. That's it. If it's null, then set. That's it. And we don't need this parameter variable because it's gonna bark at you. That's it. So all we need to do is we just need to set it. All right. So now, regardless, instead of call here, we just say call set email. That's it. Yeah, that will make life easier. All right. So in here we just want to set it. Regardless, if it's not set, we gotta set it. That's it. And then in here we can do the same thing. We'll call set email. All right. So here's the same thing. We call this guy. All right. And we set. If it's not set. Okay, let's see if that works. I think that will work. I think that's better. We just want to set it, you know. But once it's set, you cannot keep resetting, and then all these variables will be gone. All right. So let's see how that works. First, let's do this. First, let's do that. All right. And actually, you know what? I am going to there, right there. Make a break right there. Let's see if that works. Run. Attachment. Ooh, what is that? Oh, duh. You know what it needs right here? Let me show you what it needs. Let's break that guy. Ta-da! Now you're working with the office. You see? Now you're gonna need a reference to an Outlook office. All right. So the Microsoft Outlook. Now we need a Microsoft Office. There you go. So when you program with these things a lot, you start recognizing, hey, that's what it refers to. Right there. Yeah. Yeah, it needs that guy. Okay, put that guy in there. Control S. All right. So as precaution, just close this guy down, relaunch, and do this. Yeah, now that works. Oh yeah, I think I know where. Let's go into this all access here. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there. You see this? Checks. Chicago match. Florida. Gymnast. So we're gonna pick one of these files, any file. So let's pick this. Yeah, that's a database, old database. Oh yeah, there you go. Nesco contract document. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that guy. And what is this? What are we missing? Well, you know what we can do here. So it does not validate it's null because it's null and it's nothing. It's different. All right. It's null and it's nothing. It's different, and you cannot validate the null the nothing because if it's nothing, it's nothing. So, okay, okay. Let's think it little. Okay, let's come up with. Okay, I think one way we can do this. Email set. Email is set as boolean. I think we're gonna do it this way. I'm gonna copy that guy, and then here I'm gonna put that guy there, and then put say if not new, and then we'll say true. So for the first round, this guy will be false, and then we'll set that will be set as well, and that's it. I think that's it. All right, I think that's it. Well, let's continue. Let's see if that works. Hey, look at that. It didn't bark. Now, the second check that we want is we want to break here. All right. And then the reason why I break here is because I don't see attachment here too. Yeah, let's do this. If no, never mind. Yeah, never mind. You know what? I don't want to break there. I want to break here. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's continue. We gotta make sure we put the right from here. Otherwise, it's not going to send in correctly. And we're gonna put nothing there. Another test. Hit enter. When we'll say test with attachment. Well, you know what? I'm gonna make a design here because I break that out to a design view because as I'm thinking out loud with the email application, I believe when you attach an items, you put an item in here, all right? you put an item in there. Put that one back, and it's called attachment. I remember, as I'm thinking out loud, and it's called attachment. So we want to identify there is an attachment in here. That's what I'm trying to do here. Attach. I think that's good enough. All right. Yeah. That way we know that we're attaching something on the screen itself. Anyways, I'm gonna let you play with that. So obviously you want to display the name instead of the whole file path, but let's continue. There. So let's try again. There you go. That's what we want. And now we can send. All right. So we just continue. We don't want to go in there. I just want to make sure it doesn't bark at us. Look at that. So I'm gonna undo that. All right. I bet you I'm gonna get some. Refresh that guy. Oh, this is a second. No, it should be another test, right? Did I put in the right Gmail? Gmail. Yeah, I don't see it's coming. Well, one thing we can do is we can look back in this guy in my account here. Or sent. Yeah, see, it's sent, and the attachment went. All right, so we know it's sent because we just, yeah, this one went. All right, so we know it went out. As a matter of fact, I bet you this Google must have doing something with that guy. Well, you know, one more test. So if that didn't work, we'll just change this guy to this guy, and let's do it again. Send now. Okay, now it should come. Oops, it should come to my Outlook inbox. There you go. See, oh, sent is sent. Let's go in there. Is it focus or is it other? Ah, look at that. Send with attachment. That was earlier. See there? Look at that. This is from that inbox. It's in other. Another test. Oops. With it. Look at that. And there you have it. So now you can decorate this and do whatever you want. So put this send email function to work, and you enjoy it. Like I said, there are two bonuses. The first bonus was showing you how to create this email object, and the second bonus was imported the dialog window in here. And if you want to see how that's done, look at my video. And so under your code behind, there's not much there, and the benefit of having an object, like I said, you just send in one thing, one object, and then let the whole thing do its work. All right. So, but this is yeah, we got slow with this guy, just a tad, not bad. But there you have it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell. And also comment below, and if you need help, inbox me. Thanks again.